Volunteers are a vital part of the work we do at Back Bay Mission. Without the hundreds of volunteers we welcome to the Mississippi Gulf Coast each year, we wouldn't be able to strengthen neighborhoods, seek justice, and transform lives through ministries like our housing rehabilitation program, the Micah Day Center, and our food pantry. I'm Chris Marlin Warfield, the Church Relations Associate here at Back Bay Mission, and this National Volunteer Week I want to introduce you to a few of the volunteers who take time out of their busy lives to serve the poor and marginalized of the Mississippi Gulf Coast and the people of the United Church of Christ through their work with Back Bay Mission.
My name is Doerte Hesselman. My first name is kind of hard to pronounce, so everyone called me Dee in the US.
Dee is from Germany. She came to the United States after high school to do a year of volunteering and found her way to Back Bay Mission.
I wanted to do a volunteer year after high school for I don't know how long. So a few months before I was done with high school, I started applying for different placements. And well, when I went to the US, I first went to Maryland and I worked with homeless people there, but the placement wasn't the right one for me. So the UCC helped me changing the placement, and there was an opening at Back Bay Mission, and I talked to Kenny on the phone, and he was really nice, and we were just chatting, and everything worked out. So that's how I ended up at Back Bay.
Dee served as the Micah Day Center coordinator. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Micah Day Center, it serves the homeless population of the Mississippi Gulf Coast by providing a place where people can come during the day. They can take showers, have laundry done, have a mailing address and phone number, use the internet, and have room for fellowship. It also serves as a one-stop shop for a variety of other services. As with many of our volunteers, the Micah Day Center was a new experience for Dee.
So in the beginning, I was kind of scared because I've never had any experience with that. So I didn't really know how to behave or something like that. But like within a few weeks, they were so nice. Like during, I think it was the first week, I wanted to go to the library, and I just looked on Google Maps where to go, and then I met some guys, and they were like, well, aren't you working at the day center? And what are you doing here? We walk you home. This is not a good place for you to be. So that was like a moment where I felt like, okay, I'm good here. I have some people looking out for me. Yeah, and then it was just fun. I played with one guy. He taught me to play chess, and it was really nice. They're just people and having a hard time sometimes on the street.
There was also another dimension for Dee. Many of the situations she was encountering in Mississippi, she would never encounter at home.
Yeah, like sometimes when the guys told me something like how they became homeless, I was like, what, this is possible? Because it's something that would never happen in our system. So Germany really we have a really, really good social system. So if you are homeless, you want to be homeless. Like a lot of people really have psychological, how do you say it? Psychological? No, psychological problems. Or so you really like the state is paying for your apartment, and you also get money to live and everything. So I had an internship in a big town close to my hometown, and it's like I think over 500,000 people are living in that town, and they have one shelter for around 100 people, and it's never full. It's never full. So when I heard that, it was like, okay. And yeah, just seeing the little town of Biloxi, and there were so many homeless people. Of course, gambling is a thing there too. Why it's that big there, and because of the warm weather. But yeah, like just one guy told me he lost his job and he only got money for like 2 weeks from the state or something like that, 2 or 3 weeks, and that was it. And yeah, it's not that easy to get a new job in 2 weeks, and you have to pay your rent and everything. Yeah, that was kind of a shock, and also with the health system. So there were people who were sick, and you could do nothing about it because could really help them. So that was really sad, and that was, yeah, different.
As with all of our volunteers, Dee's time at Back Bay Mission was a tremendous growing experience for her.
I changed for sure. So I would say I grew up. um, that's for sure. And I was like more open minded, I would say, or I am now. And um, because before that, when you see someone like a homeless person, you usually just walk by or give them some money. But when you like get to know the people and then you're walking by, you just chat with them, and that's something they like. I would say I'm more aware now of the problem of homelessness, especially in the US, because in Germany it's a different thing. Um, yeah, I'm more self-confident for sure. I had to learn that. I feel like the growing up part and being aware of other things is like the main thing for me. And then seeing other volunteers, that we always had like people from the work groups coming and helping out. Um, they loved it so much. There was some people who really like connected with the guys, and some people who were really shy and didn't really want to talk. But there were some kids, they came back in the afternoon and they played board games with them, and they really opened up to it. Always took like a little bit, and then everyone realized, well, we're all just people. Let's just hang out.
Coming from another country, Dee's experience at Back Bay Mission was somewhat unique. But even if you're just coming from Ohio or Wisconsin or Connecticut, it's an experience she thinks you should have.
Well, go and try. And you will love it. You will meet a lot of awesome people, and you have a lot of different things to do. So you can go work with the homeless people. You could go help Jill with the food pantry. If you're into construction, you can go to the work sites, help out there. And it's a nice place to be. It just feels like home.
If you would like to learn more about volunteer opportunities at Back Bay Mission, please visit our website, thebackbaymission.org.